Hey guys, as you can tell by the title of this video, today we are going to be ranking both Twice's recent album and their individual solo songs. This video is unscripted, so if I sound a little bit different, a little less curated, that is why. So for the purposes of this video, I'm going to be ranking the standard This Is 4 album. I won't be including Takedown and the extended This Is 4 version. Partially because I don't associate Takedown with this album. Great song, 10 out of 10, but I don't feel it sort of belongs on this list. So very quickly, for recapping, the standard album is 14 tracks. 4 This Is 4, Options, Mars, Right Hand Girl, Peach Gelato, Hi Hello, Batitude, Da Ah Da Ooh, Let Love Go, G.O.A.T, Talk, Seesaw, and Heartbreak Avenue. And the solos, if I can remember them off the top of my head, are Me, Fix a Drink, Move Like That, Decaffeine, ATM, Stone Cold, Chess, In My Room, and Dive In, I believe. Anyways, let's just get into the list. In last place, we have Stone Cold by Mina. If you saw my video discussing the Twice solos, you would know that I was not really a big fan of Stone Cold. There are some parts that I liked, but there were some other parts where I feel like she kind of lost the plot. So that is why she is in last place. Nothing against you, Mina. You were the first Twice member that I had as a phone lock screen, so nobody can take that away from you. And sort of in the same vein, we have Decaffeine. I like the song. I don't have any specific issues with this song like I did Stone Cold, but more so the genre I didn't really, like. And I sort of felt like it was rehashing her solo track from the Misamo second mini album, Mirage. Both great songs, don't get me wrong, but again, sort of felt like something we had already heard from Sana specifically. Now we have Hi Hello. I like the song again, but I just find myself skipping it more times than not. And that also ties into the one right above it, Peach Gelato. Peach Gelato still confuses me a lot. Like, it has some parts and some specific lyrical moments that I feel like really empower me, that make me really feel like kind of cunty. But then I start really thinking about it, and then I'm like, a man wrote this, and I don't know how I feel about that. And above that, next up we have Fix a Drink. Again, I love Junghyun. I was not expecting the sort of like country, the K-country song or influence, she's really giving tavern. And ever since I posted the solo video, it was sort of brought to my attention that she isn't the one engaging in the behavior. She is just simply like a bartender. I think that's what the person had DM'd me. Regardless, I like the song. She's great, but it's just one of my least favorites off the solos, but I'm still holding out hope for that Junghyun solo. Following that, we have Chess. Now, I really love Chess. Now we're getting into songs that, I really love. But Chess to me was sort of like the weakest link of the ones that I enjoy the most. So Chess and Dive In are sort of battling it out, because while I do really love these two songs, I'll join them in. Dive In is just slightly above. While I love them so much, I feel like them being so short is truly hindering their potential. If Chess was a fully realized song, and if Dive In is the one that I feel the worst about. If it was a truly realized song, I might have to stan Chewy, but it's not. So ignoring Chess and Dive In, next up we have Seesaw. Again, I really love Seesaw. I love how it's truly like an emotional breather, sort of detox before we get into Heartbreak Avenue, when you're listening to the album all the way through. But Seesaw, just there's something about it. If I'm listening to the album full out, like not skipping a single track, mwah, chef's kiss. But if I've already skipped Hi Hello and Peach Gelato, I'm also more inclined to skip this one, since it feels like too much of like a downer, especially coming after Talk, because Talk's that girl. But then we kind of just, you know, I don't know if that makes any sense. So next up, we have Let Love Go. Let Love Go, to me, really surprised me. Originally, when I first reacted to the album, I had some issues with it because I wanted it to be closer to that original mix, but now having heard it mostly how it's intended, you know, the mix that we got on the album, I really do like it. Like it's something that you can dance to, it's groovy, and driving to it, especially during like the sunset, is crazy. Next up, we are going back into the solos, and we have In My Room by Chaeyoung. I am actually very excited. This is the first video that I'm putting out after the news that it's an album. It says the first album. I'm assuming it's not a mini, but it does say part 1. I'm confused about that, but that's sort of kicking me into gear a little bit because this is officially the last video that I'm gonna put out to close sort of the This Is For era. But be ready to get sick of me because we have Enemy. I still haven't heard the song, but I'm kind of waiting until the album to be released so that I could also just do like I did for this era reaction and then a commentary video. But then we have her album. I thought it was gonna come out in December. It's coming out next month. So I have to get out also the hypothetical Twice solos videos, because then if I put that out afterwards, if I somehow manage to hit a bullseye with what I'm saying about Chaeyoung, then people are going to claim that I'm copying, even though I'm not. And if you've watched my videos, you know that I have been working on this video for months at this point. But regardless, we're talking again about the song. In My Room is a very great sort of Pink Pantress-y type song. And if you know me, you know I'm not the biggest Chaeyoung stan, but I do have to say, the girl can write a song. She can write a mean track. Mean as in positive, not mean as in, oh my god, you know? She wrote Rush. That's the first one that comes into my head. I don't remember. There are various examples of me having to eat my words, being like, damn, Chaeyoung, you really ate that thing up. So I'm hoping that her album is sort of this vibe, because if it is, I might need a stan. Anyways, moving right along, we have Right Hand Girl. Right Hand Girl, to me, sort of falls in the same realm as Peach Gelato, but Right Hand Girl is obviously a much better song in my opinion. Lyrically, sonically, just thematically in general, I feel it's better because it's talking about many shit, you know? Don't cry over a broke man. You know, don't be messing up your eyeliner for somebody who's a part-timer. Bars, you know, lyrical genius. However, I do have to take into account that the fact that I do feel slightly uncomfortable, you know, with them exploring the genre. But again, it feels a little bit not culture vulture-y, but you know, it's teetering that line between appreciation and appropriation, because why is Dahyun talking about make a brother want to pull up because you know that I'm a doer, you know? I don't know. Oh wait, no, that's in G.O.A.T. Oh my god, wrong. I'm spreading misinformation. But you know, where is G.O.A.T? Oh, I already said G.O.A.T. Tee. Did I talk about G.O.A.T? Oh my god, did I? If I did, I'll just cut this out. But if I didn't, G.O.A.T slots in between Fix a Drink and Peach Gelato. I just really don't vibe with the song, you know? And then insert the thing that I just said about Dahyun saying, make a brother want to pull up because you know that I'm a doer, you know? That's... Dahyun, why are you saying that? And I don't know. Just... the song itself, I feel, would have benefited a lot from having the original mix. But it doesn't. So I have to judge it based on the one we got. Where was I? Right Hand Girl. Okay, so right after Right Hand Girl, I feel like this might feel like an insult to some of y'all, but I included For, the intro track. Yup. Because here's the thing. Even though it's not that lyrically complex, it just says, are you ready for the ride? Are you ready for the ride? Once you see us, you'll madly love us twice. But did they stutter? Did they lie? No. I love them even more now. And this song never fails to get me hype. If I'm listening to the album, I am playing this song. I might skip Hi Hello, Peach Gelato, and Seesaw, but I will not skip 4. It's just not happening. that just gets me right into the mood and leads into This Is For perfectly. So like, it does its job as an intro, but even as a standalone track, it's come on my shuffle, and I still hear it because I'm like, okay, this is getting me a little hype. And if I'm driving to work, you know, 2 hours away, I need to be hype, you know? So speaking of being hyped, next up we have Move Like That. The next block of songs would be higher. This is gonna spoil what they are, but they'd be higher if they were simply longer. My issue with the solo songs is that they're like 1:20 ranging to like 1:40 something seconds long. The longest one I think was 1:47 seconds. Like, I get that these are supposed to be short promotional tracks, but like, would it have really cost you that much energy, time, maybe even money if you spread it out to be like 2 minutes and 20 seconds, you know? Some of these songs on the album are already pretty short, you know, you could have made the solos be on par with that. I don't know, but Move Like That really, you know, is really good. And sort of tying it in, if you haven't seen my previous upload, it was a video talking about Vivis's first studio album, A Montage Of, and in there, Shinbi has her solo song, which is called Hypnotic. And so I feel like these songs are like spiritual sisters. So I was also just very surprised. I love Momo. I'm never going to be the person who doubts her abilities, but she really gagged me with this one. Like, I was like, okay, Momo, I am hypnotized. There's something about the way that you move, girl. Speaking about the way that somebody do something, we have ATM. Jiho, I need you to take several seats, please. Or do I need to take several seats? Because this song is just that good. This song and the next one, Me by Nayeon, are really tied. They're really fighting. They're oh my god. Call my decision making a final chorus of theirs because of the way that they're fighting for this place, you know? It's such a good song. It also never fails to get me hyped. That intro, you know, so good. My only gripe, if I were to be nitpicking, is that I feel like the outro of the song is a little bit drawn out. Like, I love Jihyun's vocals, don't get me wrong, and I will hum along and sing to every single note. Yes, you better believe. But I feel like it dragged out a little bit. So that is why I ranked Me on top of it. But I also do have to say, having Night, obviously they're going in member order, but having this open the playlist with all of the solos snatched my lungs, and her foot never left my neck. Because Don't Drive But I Got Good Taste. What? I just mixed that up. Don't Cook But I Got Good Taste. Don't Drive But I Love the Chase. Soft Touch When I Use My Teeth. Don't Play With a Girl Like Me. You know, she really said that. And I was listening. Were you paying attention? I feel like this is something that should be studied, you know? She just went on to say, and I just might let you hit it sideways, and I will never financially recover from this. So now, it might not be any surprise that on top of that, we have their joint solo song. Not solo song. If it's joint, therefore it's not a solo. It's a duet. Words. Talk. Oh my god. This song is so good. So good. The way that I imagine them as the same person, but what if they were talking about like the same guy on some Brandy and Monica type shit, you know? Oh my god. The song itself, I sing it an exorbitant amount. I'm so sorry to my neighbor, because I really do be pretending like this hypothetical man did me dirty, and now I gotta replay my words like a DJ, you know? So this couldn't have been more perfect. So 4 was 11, Move Like That was 10, ATM was 9, Me was 8, Talk was 7. Okay, and now we have number 6 with Batitude. Say it loud, make it work. A baddie. You say you want to do some things, so you better do those things that you are saying that you want to do. And I am doing what I said I wanted to do. This song is so great. This song makes me feel so See You Next Tuesday. Why did I rank that above it? Because to me, they are also very much so sister songs. To me, The say you want to do something, better do something bit got a little bit tiring, and I wish we would have gotten maybe like a bridge or another rap section at the end of the song instead of getting that repeated. But you know, I am very appreciative of the song that we did get. Again, my jaw was on the floor, it remained on the floor, and it's still there to this day. And keeping it there, we next up have that that ooh. Lyrically, this song also kept my jaw on the floor, because why are you talking about the skirt being so short it looked like a belt? Girls, allow us some room to just breathe, to process all of this. They've been that girl, and they reiterate that throughout the song so many times, and honestly, I believe them. I was never calling that into question. But this song does what Batitude does to me, and it just amplifies it. It really does feel like they are that girl. So part of me is sad that this song in particular isn't a full group track, but at the same time, I don't think it would have hit as hard. Actually, I'm talking out of my ass. If both songs were full group tracks, I think they would have hit just as good, maybe even better. So that was number 5. So number 4, we have drumroll. Wait, drumroll is for top 3. We have This Is 4. Yup, it's so fitting. This is 4. Yes, it's number 4. Soy cuatro. Digo, este es cuatro. Yeah, the title track. I love this song so much. Like I mentioned in my video in my video talking about the whole album. I keep mentioning that video a lot. It'll be linked in the iCard. It probably has already been linked. It'll probably be linked at the end of this video. There's a lot of videos that tie into this one specifically, but I already learned the dance. I almost got the chewy hand motions down. Granted, I have not been practicing, and granted, it does really trip me up because I do the inverted version, but great song, great music video, great performances. However, it is so short. Mr. JYP, individually, yes, you. Why? I know that we got an extended version, but it's just a dance break. I wanted another verse. I wanted a bridge. I wanted something else. I wanted something a little bit more. But the song is still great. I can't take that away from it. But that's why it's ranked where it is. So now we have top 3. These songs have been overplayed in my house, in my bathroom specifically, and in my vehicle, my personal car. Yeah. So number 3, we have, shocking to probably most of you, Mars. Yep. My girl Perry Edwards ate it. She ate it up. She really did. And Twice did such an amazing job interpreting this song. Like they are those girls. However, my issue with this song, it's too damn short. I said it in my reaction video, I said it in my commentary video, and I will reiterate that point until the day that I die. Why is it so short? Why couldn't we have gotten a bridge? It's like, people don't want to work these days. Architects, you need to do your part, because this song is so good. Nayeon and Jihyo screaming "We Are Alive" is so, it is tattoo. It altered my brain chemistry, but it's so short. And the other songs, I can't speak to their length. I think they're longer. I know for a fact that one of them is. Number 2 is Options. Options to me is that girl. First guy turned up in a black tie, second wasn't my type, third I let him know. I screamed that on multiple occasions. It's like a vocal stem at this point. Why is it not number 1? It's just slightly sad. Not really. It's not sad actually. It's just slower. And I think that works great. It's a moved song. It makes me want to get up and dance and talk about, because I want to be them. I too want to have all these options, you know? But that means that last but not least, number 1 is Heartbreak Avenue. Heartbreak Avenue, while I have my qualms with it, I just keep coming back to the song, kind of like they keep going back to that shitty man, you know? One turn and I'm back in your arms. Every time I try to take another route, yeah, all the roads lead right back to you, you know? Heartbreak Avenue is my, like, toxic companion. It's truly a great song. I can't really emphasize how good it is enough. This is probably my most streamed song, ignoring This Is 4, but Heartbreak Avenue just truly closes off the album in such a way that immediately makes me want to play it again. And I have. I can no longer say 9 times out of 10 because now I have other like albums that I'm listening to for content. But back when this came out, immediately after Heartbreak Avenue was finished, you better believe that 4 was already getting me re-hyped up to continue the listening journey. And that's something that I think is an art that is being lost in albums. Like, the middle of your album can be shit, but you gotta make sure that your intro and your closing track are spectacular, because that'll just make me keep streaming, especially in this digital age of streaming. But that's not what this video is about. This video was just supposed to be ranking these songs, and I have already been yapping along for 25 minutes. So, what did we learn today, class? I love Twice. Women in STEM, you know? This was truly chaotic. So that is my list. Tell me in the comments, what is your list? You can tell me how wrong I am and how Mars supremacy, because the same argument that I used to defend Mars and to take away points is also one of my arguments that I did for Heartbreak Avenue. So you can come for me in the comments. I fully accept it, because Mars is a perfectly acceptable choice for number 1. I also thought about doing an individual ranking list for the album, and then a list for the solos, and then doing a joint one, but that just seems like too much work. You know which solos I don't like and which solos I do like, and you know which songs from the album I don't like and which songs I do. And now they're just mingling in a cute little 23 length long list. But yeah, I'm gonna shut up now because this is nearing 30 minutes and there's no need for this to be this long. But yeah, thank you guys so very much for watching. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Click that bell icon so you're notified every time I post a video. Tell me in the comments down below your ranking. What is your list? What are some other list type videos that you would like me to do? Do you appreciate the fact that I went on several tangents in this now 29 minute? Tell me all that in the comments. You know, I really want to hear it. But yeah, my next video should be the special video that I was talking about in my Vivis video that you probably haven't seen. So if you haven't seen it, click it. It'll be probably the video that's linked at the end of this one. But if it's not the next video, I'm a liar, I guess. But yes, I'll shut up now. Remember that I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys hopefully very soon. I'm talking real soon. So, bye!